Hey, it's not what I wanted, but my child had to go to Walmart for some Aizawa Easter things. I don't know. Aizawa is from My Hero Academia. If you do not know, it is an anime that's actually pretty popular now. So Walmart has been carrying their merch for a while. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going live at Walmart's parking lot. And I probably will disconnect when I go on the way home. I don't know how long he's going to be in there. But I wanted to touch base with the whole ADHD research. I said before I was going to go live, and I have conveniently just kind of drifted off into doing whatever I want instead of working on this part of my healing trauma journey and the journey of figuring out who I am and what I can do to fix myself, I guess, to work more efficiently and to, kind of come back to reality and come back to society. I haven't had a job in a little over a year. Okay, so that's not good. I've completely withdrawn into my home. I really don't get out much other than like this, running to Walmart, or running through a drive-through for the kids, right? We did go out to eat. Like, we've been trying to go out to eat maybe once a week, but it's really not once a week. But even doing fun stuff has really kind of gone down, and I've been pretty depressed. And I actually feel good today, so I figured, you know what? I am on a roll. I did chores, I walked the dog, I did my little dance video. I've been feeling pretty good, so I was like, fine, I'm just gonna pick up this piece of paper that's been on my desk waiting for me, and it's my little ADHD notes that I came up with. So I'm gonna see if I can read them in the car. Yes, I'm in my van. Okay, so the woman that I started to kind of like follow on YouTube, I don't have her name memorized. I'm sorry, I should have wrote that down. But she has 5 things that she said that you should come up with that you need to focus on in order to control the ADHD that's going on. And number 1 is a sleep schedule. So right now my sleep schedule is, and it has been for probably a month, I have been sleeping until about 9:30 in the morning. I wake up, I feed the cats, I feed the dog, I let the dog out. I might make a coffee. Usually I just drink water and I curl back up into bed. And then I'll let the dog in, and then he'll take a nap, and then I'll sleep again. And now I've been sleeping until 2, 3, 4, 5 p.m. Yeah, so it's been pretty bad. And I'll get up, and then I'll feel, some kind of energy, and I'll maybe do some chores that are necessary. The necessary chores are like feeding the animals again, because if it's like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock is dinner time for them, so I feed them. The chores I might focus on, if I feel like I have the energy or the motivation, would be dishes, laundry, litter boxes, sweeping, mopping my room. And it's about in that order. So usually by the time I get to like the sweeping and mopping, I'm just like exhausted, so I put that off, and I might not sweep, for another 2 days. And the same thing with my bed. Like, I need to change my sheets. I like to change them every week, and now I'm just like, it just feels so overwhelming for me to even think about just changing my sheets. Like, what the hell? So sleep schedule needs some help, big time. The sleep schedule that I want is what I need to do and work on, because like she said, the lady said, her name's not Anna, I don't know her name, but anyway, she said that you have to make realistic goals and I know them. You have to make realistic goals, and that way you can try to keep them. A lot of times, what happens with people with ADHD is that um, you set goals that are way too far off of what you're able to commit to. And then when you fail, that's just like, okay, fine, I'm not going to try that ever again. Like, that didn't work for me. So screw it. I'm done. Never again will I try to wake up at 8 in the morning. And so then your whole game is thrown off, and you just like, instead of modifying it to work, you just forget about it. It's like it's too hard, so you just let it go. So the sleep schedule, if ideally what I want is I would like to be able to wake up at 9:30 and stay up. And that would be, I guess, my first step. So I'm going to write that down. So number 1, wake up. Basically, it's waking up for the animals. Wake up for the animals around 9:30 and stay awake. All right, so staying awake means staying out of my room. Staying out of my room or my bed. My old therapist, the one that, like, she left, she went somewhere else, but she had told me, it was before she left, one of our last sessions, she said, you have to find out what your kryptonite is. Kryptonite would be, what is your weakness? Like, what daily struggles do you have that kind of like kills your motivation? And I remember telling her my bed, because I would, even then, like, that was when I had a job and I was working, almost full time, but I was just always so tired that I just was like, my bed is my safe place. And on my off days, I was mad because I would get 1 or 2 days off a week, normally 1, and I would feel like I would just want to sleep that whole day. And I would be so mad that I slept instead of doing something productive. And I would just be mad at myself. And she told me I shouldn't be mad, that it just means I was overworked. But also that if my bed was my kryptonite, then I should just avoid it at all costs. Like, I should not fall into that trap of crawling back into bed. So obviously I didn't listen to that. Not I haven't, because my bed is my safe place. Something else, I don't have a functional space in my house to hang out. Comfortable space. I have my dining room table just kind of set up my way with my stuff, and I normally do like my videos and things for social media. I'm at the table. I do a lot of my thinking there too, and it's not very comfortable though. So I guess when I'm feeling like I want to be cozy, my front room right now is in disarray because I started a project back in October and I still have not completed it. So I started painting the front room. The last thing I worked on in there was I ripped the carpet up, and that was at the end of February. I still need to do work in there. So that is not a comfortable space for me to sit in. So I don't want to go there. So I guess a way that I could stay out of my room or my bed, I should come up with that. Ways to stay awake. A good one would be to walk in the morning, because that's something I want to do anyway. Like, I want to incorporate walking in the morning. That would definitely keep me out of bed. Another good way to stay awake would be to come up with a routine away from my bed. So I could make coffee, breakfast, because that's what I used to do. I did that for a few months and I felt really nice doing that. I used to listen to the Hallow app when I ate my breakfast, and I would listen to the music, because the music on that app is really pretty, but also the father likes to talk. The homilies are listed, and so it's easy to go and pick a homily and just listen to it, focus on it for like 20 minutes and listen to the word of God and then kind of go on with your day. And I don't understand the reluctance I have, because I know that it worked for me for a few months where I felt very positive, uplifted, motivated. I was able to get things done that were hard. And then it's like, now I'm like, oh, I don't need that app anymore. Or I have this block that says, forget it, forget it. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't work. Or you don't really want to do it. Like, I don't understand the whole, pretending that it doesn't help me thing. Don't understand why I do that. So that could be a way that I could help stay out of bed. And also that would nourish my spiritual health too. Okay, so that is good for my sleep schedule. I think that's a good thing to start on. All right. So instead of me going on to the next step, I'm just going to leave it at that. And I'm going to document what I do tomorrow and see if I can get my sleep schedule kind of boosted to be the right thing. And then we'll see what else falls in line. All right. Thanks for watching and have a lovely evening. Goodbye. Goodbye. How do I shut this thing off? Yes, I'm going to stop streaming.